Hey there everybody, welcome to another episode of Gideon's Tactical. Today we are checking out the Cold Steel Mini Recon 1. This is the little brother of the full-size Recon that we've already tested and passed all of our tests with flying colors and was an amazing blade to use. This is just the EDC-able mini version of it. I'll give you some basic specs, we got a little bit of field testing for you, and we'll wrap up this review. And we got an overall blade length of 3 inches even, hollow grind made out of AUS 8A steel. We got G10 handles, weighs in at 3.6 ounces. This one is the clip point design. You can get multiple different options, either the Tanto, clip point, or drop point designs. Lock back with their triad locking system. Tip up only, pocket clip left or right-handed, thumb studs, hollowed out G10. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think those are the basic specs for us. Kind of give you the fit and feel here really quick. Great blade. I love clip points. They're so much fun to use, regardless if it's for stabbing, carving, whittling, whatever. I just love clip points. The only thing they don't really excel at is batoning, but you're not going to baton with this little guy. Though you could with that triad lock. You could watch our Recon 1 full size. We batoned with that thing, and this is the exact same locking mechanism. Hollow grind, not preferred. I prefer either saber or full flat grinds, but this hollow grind is done well. AUS 8A steel. AUS 8 and AUS 8A are exactly the same. It's just different. What's it called? I'm trying to remember. Different factories where they come from, they're the exact same in every way. They're just two different factories that produce the exact same type of steel. So, good heat treatment that Cold Steel puts on these blades. I like Cold Steel and SOG's AUS 8. They both do a really good job. It's made in Taiwan. That finish you can see there is complete bogus. It comes off almost immediately. That black finish, that coating is already scuffing, starting to wear off, and will come off almost immediately. It is only a spray-on type of coating. But other than that, great blade design, 3 inches, perfect for EDC, and I'm going to say you can use this as a mini self-defense. Not recommended, I prefer going over 3 inches for self-defense, but this one is such a wide blade, it's really nice and wide, great for penetrating, great lockup both for traction as well as the lockup of the lockback design, so you could definitely use this in a mini tactical role if you had to as well. Going on here to the deployment, you got a thumb stud, which is really nice, large, pronounced. It's got a flat head on this side, so you just adjust it either left or right depending on if you're right or left-handed, so it is totally ambidextrous blade, but you can see here, I don't even have to flick my wrist and boom, that opens up. That is super nice for a lockback design with authority, whips right out there. Love that. Love that. The lockback design, like I said, super thick. I mean, this thing is locked in. It's a beast. This is the most, when you pick it up, it feels like the most durable EDC blade you've ever held. Just feels very comfortable. I wear large size gloves. You can see there, fits my hands well. No uncomfortable hot spots or anything. You got this slight thumb ramp with really dumb attempt at jimping. I mean, that basically does nothing, but it locks you in there really nice. You can get your carving done, or you're cutting through cardboard boxes or whatever. And my pinky's not wanting to come off. I wear large size gloves, so it feels really good in your hand. A little bit thick, so it's going to fill your hand out well. That lock back, again, is that triad lock, very strong. If you put your index finger up here kind of against the G10 and you push it down, boom, they made just enough of a blank spot there before the edge cuts in, so you can close this and open it one-handed. Lockbacks are never the easiest to do, but you can do it. As you can see me right here, I am doing it one-handed, and it is extremely thick and very durable. Going on to the pocket clip here, again, like I said, tip up only, which is the way I love to carry it, with a lanyard hole. Nice, strong. You're not going to, break that thing, bend it. It is very, very strong pocket clip. You really got to work at it to even pull it off the G10 ever so slightly. And I'll show you here a clip really in just a moment of me taking off the pocket clip. The G10 is really aggressive. I mean, ridiculously aggressive. It is going to destroy overnight your pocket. So let's go ahead. Let's look at the field testing as well as a little modification you can do to kind of wear down that G10 a little bit, and then you won't have to worry about it destroying your pocket as much. So I just want to show you one of the things, that G10 on that Cold Steel is so aggressive, and it feels great, for texturing and, for traction, it's awesome. But for average EDC, particularly on this Recon Mini, it is just going to destroy your jeans, your Dockers, your Carhartts. I mean, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. That G10 is so aggressive, it is going to eat up your pocket almost overnight. So what I would recommend, and this is what I did, I just took my little Leatherman pocket tool, busted out the fine file there, took off the pocket clip, and just ground down the G10 ever so slightly underneath where the pocket clip rides. And you can see there, I mean, barely any scuffing, but I really brought down that texturing right underneath the pocket clip, so it's not going to destroy my pocket anywhere near as much as it would have if I just left it. So I just want to kind of show you that's what I would recommend with any of these cold steel pocket knives, regardless if it's the Recon 1, Recon 1 Mini, the cold steel Lawman, the AK-47, all those knives. The G10 is great for texture, but horrible on your clothing. And I would recommend taking the pocket clip off, filing it down just a little bit, and it will help out greatly in your deployment, pulling it out of the pocket, and longevity of your pocket without destroying your pants. So there you go. This is 1/4 inch thick, 1-ton rated paracord, and you can see that this mini Recon 1 just goes right through it. I mean, without even thinking about it, it's going to slice right through it, not even really putting any pressure on it, and boom, that blade slices through 1-ton rated paracord. You can see how well this mini Recon is going through that cardboard, real nice and easy. Not even think about it. And slicing right through. Very nice. Two things that I want to note in this review. You know, if you're looking at one of the other of these, if you're watching the mini Recon knife review and maybe you're thinking about the mini AK-47, or if you're watching the mini AK-47 review and you're thinking about the mini Recon 1, I got to tell you, my personal preference is the mini Recon 1 over the mini AK-47. The main reason is that you get 3 different blade designs to choose from with the mini Recon. You get your Tanto, you got your clip point that you see here, or you can get a drop point design, all the same price. Whereas with the mini AK-47, all you get is what you see here, that kind of modified reverse Tanto into a really nice kind of swooping belly knife is the only design that you get on the blade with the mini AK-47, whereas you get 3 options with the mini Recon. The other thing is the handle. You can see just how aggressive and kind of jagged the handle is on the mini AK-47, and just is not comfortable in my hand. Again, the pinky, you know, is just having to ride back here, and I just do not like that. It does give you that nice choil, and then it feels fine, but if you're not using it and you're just using it in this format, I don't like it in my large size glove hands. Whereas with the mini Recon 1, it just fits my hand a lot better. It just feels more comfortable. Just, I don't know, it works better for me with large size hands than the mini AK-47. So I just wanted to throw that in there in these reviews so that you can kind of make a discernment, and particularly on your hand size. If you have small hands, the AK-47, the mini AK-47 or the mini Recon will be fine. But if you have medium, large, or extra large size hands, you're definitely going to want to go with the mini Recon. It's just going to be a better fit for you and give you more knife options, blade options, as well as the thumb stud. I forgot about that. The thumb stud actuation with the mini Recon is great. I love it. It's a superb thumb stud, whereas this platform that the mini AK-47 gives you, I just don't enjoy using. I don't like doing it. So hopefully this has helped you out as we're going through this review. Great wood processor, this mini Recon 1. Woo! You can get some good feather sticks, good carving done with this blade. I mean, this thing does an awesome job. So there you go, guys. As you can see, I mean, this is a great EDC blade. I love using it. It's fun to use. And, you know, some states you can't have a 4-inch blade and carry it on you. You know, that's considered a lethal weapon. But if you're loving the Recon 1, you're like, man, I really wish I could buy that, and you just can't because of legal reasons, or it's just too big and you're like, yeah, I like all the durability and everything it offers you, but it's just too big. This 3-inch mini Recon 1 is a great buy, a great blade for EDC use. Very durable, which you could use in either EDC or even some light tactical use. Regardless of what you're doing, I love this blade. It's really fun to use. The only downside I would say is probably that G10, again, is just so aggressive. And then the other thing to compare, you know, we're using AUS 8 steel here, AUS 8A. You know, a Delica 4, which is right in this kind of same size, lockback, all that stuff, with VG10 steel, though, which is a much better quality, high quality steel, is going to go for about the same price. These go between 50 and 60 bucks. You can get a Delica 4 from Spyderco for 50 or 60 bucks. So now that Delica is nowhere near as durable as this Recon 1, but it has a much better steel, the Spyderco, than the Recon 1. So just think about that. This mini Recon 1, excuse me. So just think about that as you're doing your purchasing decisions. Great heavy duty if you're doing lots of hard use, you know, stabbing, and you're not wanting to worry about maybe breaking the tip or whatever, or, you know, the lock back maybe failing on you. I mean, this Recon 1 is going to do awesome for you, this mini Recon 1. So hope this has helped you guys out. Thanks for watching. Stay equipped, stay prepared. We'll see you out there.